Classroom. Happy Monday to you, and what a beautiful weekend and Monday we have for you here. Spring is really in full effect now. Hope you got to spend some time outside as it is so nice and warm. All right, so you know I'm a big sports fan, and last week was the NFL draft. So football teams were picking college football players that they want on their team. Kind of a big deal for football fans, and especially for those players who get drafted or chosen. Not only did they get to be on an NFL team, which is super exciting for them, many of them very quickly become millionaires, which who wouldn't want to be a millionaire? So there's a couple players with local ties, meaning from around Richmond. First, the 49ers drafted somebody named Aaron Banks, who used to play high school football at El Cerrito High. Very cool. He will probably be on their a starter for them next year. But this is where it gets really cool. So there's a running back, Najee Harris, and he played his college football far, far away in Alabama, but he grew up right here in the Bay Area. Now, he spent a lot of time in Antioch, which is not too far away, but he spent some time very close to us here in Richmond. In fact, at the GRIP shelter just down the street from us. If you remember a little while ago, this is the same shelter that we raised money for in our penny drive, and I want to say we raised like $1,400. So long ago, about 10, maybe 12 years ago, Najee Harris and his family lived at the shelter for a while. And fast forward 10 to 12 years, he now became a first-round draft pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers and celebrated this week with a party at GRIP. He came back to the Bay Area and hosted a party for those at GRIP. So check this out. Great story of an individual who lived right here in Richmond and has not only made it, but continued to give back to the Richmond community.
Talk about a great comeback. Not long before the start of the National Football League draft, star running back Najee Harris returned to the homeless shelter in Richmond Thursday, where he and his family stayed for about a month when they had nowhere else to go.
When it was a time for me that I needed a helping hand, they gave us the opportunity to get back on our feet. So I feel like, it's my job to give back.
While the dozens of current residents of the Greater Richmond Interfaith Program, or GRIP, are holding a draft day watch party, Harris is providing the food and saying hello.
A lot of memories for me happen here, so this is one that stood out to me the most.
Harris was in middle school when he stayed at GRIP before his family eventually moved to Antioch.
This is probably one of the most amazing return stories that I've heard.
GRIP Executive Director Kathleen Sullivan says the shelter wanted to celebrate Harris, but he insisted on picking up the tab.
But just imagine being raised to have empathy and to give back. And he's obviously been raised with that mindset the whole time.
Before Harris became a top college running back at the University of Alabama, he graduated from Antioch High School, having run for the most yards in Bay Area high school history. This is a photo of his 99th and final touchdown at Antioch.
We're very proud of Najee.
Antioch High principal Louis Rocha wore Harris's Bama jersey to school today.
Whenever he's in town, he comes back to visit the school, visit staff, talk with students. So he's someone who I think values the people that have been there for him, and that's what I love about him.
His high school assistant football coach says no one worked harder than Harris or was more humble.
He was extremely shy when he got here, and it's really just the last couple years everybody's been able to see his personality.
But as high as Harris has climbed, he has not forgotten where he started.
I feel like I'll be giving back, and there's more other ways that I'm going to be doing that, though. But it's a start.
Harris is in the process of forming a nonprofit to help the community, and he's already signed a deal with Nike. Rob Roth, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
All right, you guys did so well on last week's riddles. They were visual riddles and brain teasers, so I have more for you this week. And here's today's. So which of the four figures completes the set? So look at them as rows, and what is missing from that bottom row, A, B, C, or D? We will share that answer on Tuesday. Best of luck. That is it for today. Remember those 4 B's. Be responsible, be respectful, be safe, and be honest. Have a great day or not. The choice is yours.